Moi, c'est pour la vie.
J'en ai besoin. Tous les jours.
Partout.
Je me tanne pas.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Are we at chapter 6? Let me see. I think we are. Oh no. Wait, let me just restart the game. I think the audio is delaying again. One moment. Let me try and see if I restart. No idea what's good, but I'm here. It's a do you know Otome games, Evan? It's like a harem game where like it's like a dating sim game-ish where like there's different routes and basically you can choose quote unquote which character you want to go for. There are multiple endings. This is our second route already. We already played the Nicola route. And the ending we got was the bad one. So yeah, that's that. Now we're playing the Dante route. He seems a bit less red flaggish, if I can say it that way, but last time I checked, every Otome game, especially if they're like mafia style stories, it's like a red flag galore. Yep, Dante is the cute silver haired guy. He's one of the mafia bosses. I feel like he's pretty decent so far. Like he's Nicola was very yandere, very sassy. Nicola is very sassy, like sketchy sassy. He has like a kind of not sane vibe to him. But Dante seems, can I say normal? I don't think anyone is normal in Otome games, to be fair. So yes, long story short, we're now like on the Dante road, chapter 6. I think so far we've... Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. I feel like I always jinx myself. But yeah, if you got any questions along the way, feel free to ask. I will try to answer them as best as I can. He's a red flag, but I'm colorblind. Oh. Bro, listen. MC is like the most colorblind person. Hello, Toast! Hey, yo! Oh yeah, Evan, this is Toast. Toast, this is Evan. Yeah. Good evening, Nicola. What brings you here?
Dante wa?
Nicola was looking behind me for Dante the moment I opened the door. Dante, I believe he's in the shower.
そうなの? 残念だな。朗報があるから一刻も早く伝えたかったのに。
Ashmiya's time. I keep falling asleep after work until like 9 p.m. It's nice to have you here. Don't worry. Feel free to fall asleep to the Otome game if it helps. I hadn't seen Nicola this happy in some time.
Nicola が来ているのか?
Otome ASMR. Until the red flags be popping in red and right and left, I'm not sure it's gonna be ASMR anymore. Dante, he's... Okay, whoa. We have just started, okay? I was not ready to be attacked this way. Brother, I was not ready to be attacked right at the start of the stream. What is this, okay? Every other stream, it took like a good 2 hours before we even had like a scene. We've just started, okay, Evan and Toast, and like, bam. Yo, the stars have aligned. I don't know. Maybe it's the Evan plus Toast chemical effect. Maybe it's because you two are here today. So the stars have aligned and decide to gift us with this wonderful image. Yo, seriously, I can't believe it either. Dante must have heard the door and rushed out with hardly anything on. Rushed out with hardly anything on him, okay? I would like us to like take a moment and appreciate the part hardly anything on him, okay? Like, I appreciate the translation, okay? This piece of like description is essential to this scene, okay? Because he could have been wearing pants, he could have been wearing all that jazz. No, guys. Rushed out with hardly anything on him, okay? This is no joke right now. We're getting fed. Oh my god. I can't read this! I can't read this! Help! Somebody help! His wet silver hair and smooth skin glistened. I need to look away. Where are thirsty viewers? Yo, seriously, yo, where's Hanae? And like, man, Hanae has been missing all the good scenes. Oh yeah, Toast. I don't know if like any of you were there on the last like stream, but like we literally cabe-domed Dante on the couch. Like we were on top of him. So yeah.
遅い時間にごめんね、ダンテ。朗報だよ。明日の朝でもいいかなって思ったんだけど、できるだけ早く伝えたくて。
Yeah, okay, we literally cabe-domed the bro last stream on this game. I almost choked to death because of that.
ウィスコンティに探りを入れてみたら、僕たちが思うより彼らのラオ州に対する悪感情が強くてね。早速ギルバートに話を持ちかけてみたんだけど、拍子抜けするくらい簡単に乗ってくれた。これで状況は確実に好転するはずだよ。
I see.
そうか。
Oh,
それは何よりの知らせだ。
I was
よくやってくれた。
I was respectfully looking at Dante and I thought it was narration time, but yeah, it seems my focus was a bit out of focus, I guess. Yeah, okay, I'll try to focus. Same, MC, same.
あれ、急に黙り込んじゃったね、君。それに顔が赤いみたいだけど。
Hanae! Hey yo, did your radar pop off? You're like right on time.
具合でも悪いのか。
Yes, Dante, we're very sick. We need you to carry us into your muscular and naked arms and bring us to bed, please. You can join us, might as well, you know, like there's enough place for 2 people, you know, I don't really mind. No, but put on your clothes quickly. Oh, no, actually, why put on your clothes quickly, okay? He can take his time, okay? Let him take his time. Like, if he doesn't like wearing clothes, I'm fine with that too. Like, you know, like nothing better than being free, feeling free at home. Like, why are you pushing our boy to wear clothes, MC? Come on. This is democracy in here, okay? I vote that we vote for if this man puts on clothes. We need to have a vote, okay? MC is not the only one who gets to choose if our brother wears clothes or not, okay? I think we should have an association. The Dante Association over here should be like, hello, MC, you know, get in line. It's not because you want him to put clothes on that we also want the same things, okay? Like, we have a variety of opinions in here. Exactly. Thank you, Toast. Dante left the room to get dressed. MC, you have hands, don't you? So why are they still... What are they still doing by your sides? Ayo, I agree. MC, you have hands. What are you doing? You know, like, make use of them. Like, I know you usually bake and cook, but now's the time to really make use of those hands. As he walked, Nicola looked at me and smiled.
どうここの生活。ダンテとはうまくやっている？
Well, yes, we've had some disagreements, but overall, I think we're doing fine. That wasn't... Yo, Evan, listen. You just got really lucky, to be honest. Like, normally it doesn't get that interesting right when we start, man. The stars must have a line. They were like, Evan is joining us on this Dante adventure. We must show him or her or they. We must show you like something amazing to make you want to like watch the game. You know, like the stars were like, you know, oh, we gotta. What's the word again? We gotta up the ante. You know. For having asked how things were, Nicola didn't seem very interested. Soon, Dante came back into the room with his clothes on. Damn it! Chew us! That's what we've been saying since chapter 1.
ちょっとはいいよね。
It is MC's God-given right to use her hands for something unholy. I 1,100% agree to this motion. Nicola brought out a bottle of wine that bore a famous and expensive label.
ようやく事態が動きそうだし、景気づけに。
Nicola smiles happily, and then invited me to join as well.
ね、君も一緒に乾杯しようよ。たまには息抜きも必要だと思うんだ。
What if Nicola... I mean, I kind of shipped them from the beginning, TBH. Like... I feel like... Tie and belt perfect. Are you proposing a sandwich situation, Hanae? Or are we talking about a BL couple? I need to understand this. Are we talking about a BL situation or a sandwich situation? You know, these two things are very different. I'm okay with both, but I would just, you know, for scientific research purposes, would like some more explanation about exactly what imagery we're trying to paint here. It is very important for a peaceful state of mind. Well, but only a little. Thank you, Nicola. I mean, why have one when we could have both? I mean, I was more like thinking, you know, Nicola and Dante, perfect, you know. We happen to have 2 collars somewhere. Yeah, that was more my line of thought. But you know what? Tie and belt, sure. But I was more thinking the 2 collar option. But y'all know. Anyways, moving on. We enjoyed passing the time with idle chit-chat over glasses of wine. We talked about how it was getting cold and how the winter crops were coming into season.
そういえばドミニクがね、まだ怪我が治りきっていないんだからってジュリアが薬を煎じてくれていたんだけど、その薬湯を捨てていたってことがバレてね。
What?
それはジュリアはさぞ怒っただろうな。
I mean, why have one could have both 100%? MC in between. I knew this was a sandwich. How did the phrase go again? Snow White quoted it where one if I can have 7. So true, so true. I need to print this and stick this on my wall. This is gonna be the quote of the year for me.
あなたは一体何歳ですかってすごい剣幕で叱りつけて。 ああなるとマフィアの幹部も型なしだね。昔僕たちがキッチンで盗み食いした時のことを思い出したよ。
Huh? I felt so sleepy all of a sudden. I usually don't get like this after drinking. Maybe it's because I'm so relieved. My eyes closed while listening to Dante and Nicola continue the conversation. Is it morning already? I woke up to the chirping of the birds. I fell asleep after drinking with Nicola and Dante, and something wasn't right. I immediately sat up and looked around. Where am I? This isn't the hideout. What's going on? What is this place?
よく眠れたか。
Did we get kidnapped? BL scenario, who top? Yeah, I think they're Switch. I would also say they're Switch. I dare say Dante. I mean, I kind of see it, Evan, but I don't know. Dante gives me a bottom feel. I don't know why. Dante gives me too much of a bottom vibe for some reason. I don't know. It's because like he's gentle and low key sensitive, but like I feel like Dante's like a cute bottom. But Switch would work actually. I think we got kidnapped, guys. I snapped my head towards the voice. You're... Signor Redford.
前に会った時、ギルでいいって言っただろ。
No, I want my Dante. We live in Dante that Dolce. Where are we with Gilbert the Eyeless? What are you doing here?
どうしても何も。ここは俺の屋敷だからな。
Did Nicola drug both us and Dante with that wine? I wouldn't have liked him to tell me. Fair enough. His words confirmed what I was worried to be true. Oh my god, it's a pirate. Maybe he knows Luffy. Hey, yo. I couldn't understand what on earth was going on. I was at the hideout and... Why am I here now? Signor Redford... Gil noticed my confusion and began to speak.
夕べのワインは
Too busy dulcing that towel. Yo, at this point, can we just be the towel? I am so desperate for Dante. Can we just be the towel? Okay, I will be that towel. GDI. The wine was laced. If the bed is comfortable and the owner is rich, everything is good. I love that logic. It's like, you know what? We might as well just, you know, be grateful and, you know, like revel in those riches. Not every day we get to sleep in a mansion.
それに逐一説明してやるようなまだるっこしい真似は苦手でな。
Where are Dante and Nicola?
まだあの家でぐっすりお休み中じゃねえか。強い薬を使ったからな。それに男どもはあんたより多く飲んだだろう。ま、じきに目を覚ますと思うぜ。
Gilbert, why so shy? You love the top buttons. Why don't you finish the job? I'd quit my job and need to become, but not in a weird way. Hey yo, hey yo. I glared at Gil, knowing that I couldn't trust anything he said to me. He seemed to pick up on my thoughts, but continued in his usual easygoing manner.
くだらねえ嘘はつかねえよ。あの二人を殺す利点は今のところ少ない。
Yo, if Gil can't finish his job with the buttons, I think MC happens to have very talented hands. I vote we just rip it open. You know, it's efficient. We're saving energy. We're saving time. No need to dilly dally. Yeah, that's my 2 cents about this button situation. Red flags, but red's my favorite color. We're all bulls running after a red flag.
それに、まだ生きてるって嘘をつく理由もねえだろう。
I suppose.
俺に聞きたいことはたくさんあるだろう。あんたが質問してくるなら答えてやるよ。
Oh, we get 4 choices. Okay, homie here was not ready. I need to save it. I feel these choices are gonna be like do or die. You know what I mean? How did you tamper with the wine? Who brought me here? Why did you bring me here? Let me go. I'm curious. Nicola will look good with a red collar around his neck. I happen to have the matching leash if you need, Hanene. You know, teamwork makes the dream work. How did you tamper with the wine that Nicola brought for us?
ファルツォーネが懇意にしてる店にビスコンティから丁寧に頼んだ。
I shouldn't be surprised. The mafia has the standing to request things like that. Who brought me here? Who brought me here?
俺の部下だ。
Oreno Bugade. Why did you bring me here?
あんたがダンテにかくまわれていた女だから。
Evan's like, this is getting a little bit too spicy. Huh?
ニコラの話を聞いた限り、ファルツォーネは随分と思わしくねえ状況らしいな。プライドの高いダンテ・ファルツォーネがビスコンティと手を組むって申し出たんだ。
Now I'm just watching go on. Bring out the popcorn, you know,
その
throw
時
some
点
extra
で
butter.
何かあったって予測できるだろう。ダンテは隠してるつもりらしいがな。
The Visconti kill. He's smart enough to read our situation.
だが、ニコラの語り口からファルツォーネにはまだ何か隠し玉があると踏んでな。 交渉に来たニコラの後を部下につけさせた。あいつは勘が鋭いからなかなかに苦労したぜ。で、途中からニコラ以外のあのレオとかいうガキに標的を変えて。
Alright, have a good rest, Hanenes. Have nice dreams. I hope you dream of Dante in that shower pic. Hopefully you get more action in your dream.
ファルツォーネの連中が出入りしてる家を突き止めて、そこでダンテとダンテがかくまってるあんたを揃って見つけたわけだ。
I see.
質問はこれくらいでいいな。話を進めるぞ。
Nah, Nicola is for me. Dante, do it for me. Gil looked straight into my eyes and began to speak again.
あんたの正体は分かってる。あの峡谷が秘匿してる存在。 鍵の乙女だ。
How does he know about that?
鍵の乙女の存在ってのはどうやら峡谷に対する切り札になるそうだな。伝承上の存在とはいえ、今でも峡谷は鍵の乙女に価値を見出してるって聞いた。しかも峡谷はファルツォーネからこの町にまつわる数々の特権を取り上げる気らしい。峡谷はすでにファルツォーネを切り捨ててラオ州と組んでるって話まである。それが本当ならファルツォーネがこれまで持ってた既得権益は全てラオ州に行くだろう。そうなればこの町がどうなるかわかるか。
Okay, don't get me wrong. Like, Gilbert has a really nice Ikemen voice, but he also sounds like he's like 24/7 nasally congested for some reason. Like, I feel like him and Nicola both sound like they could, I don't know, sip on some like cold syrup or smell some Vicks or something, because something is blocked in the nose area constantly when they speak. Or maybe it's allergies. If that happens, then Berlone would be ruled by the Laoshu, which means that Berlone could become crime-ridden.
そう、ラオ州が台頭してからたった数年だが、あいつらの支配するベレーノ。
Me too, TBH. Me too, as in you agree that they sound like they got a cold, or me too, as in your nose is also congested.
あの地区の治安を見りゃ、ブルローネの行く末は火を見るより明らかだ。
Both. Actually, both me too. I think my nose, because it's winter over here, my nose is like congested pretty much. I guess we matching with the mafia boys today. Yes.
あんな連中に町の支配権を握られちまえば、俺たちとしても非常に困ったことになる。もっとも、黙って見過ごす気はねえが。だから、あんたの存在が必要なんだ。峡谷との交渉を優位に進
I
めるための。
told you guys. Another red flag. He'll literally kidnap us, not even because he likes us, not even a little bit. He kidnap us because now we're another like item to negotiate with the church. These mans, I swear, these mans. But still, keep me in your house. Let me stay. I will willingly be your hostage.
それに考えてみろよ。今のファルツォーネじゃ、あんたを、鍵の乙女を守れねえだろ。
Are you trying to tell me that it's better for me to be here with the Visconti? Willing to meow for money.
小さな隠れ家に身を潜めて震えるより、この屋敷で
Okay, wait, toast. Willing to meow for money, but what if they want you to bark for money? Is barking still accepted, or are you very determined to only stick to meowing? Like, or are you like versatile in your meow and barks?
こんな招き方をして何よって思うだろうな。
Alright.
俺はあんたに乱暴するつもりはねえんだ。
We love someone who can be polyvalent and like do everything. A variety set of skills, as they say. Someone who can adapt to any
あん
situation.
たがビスコンティにとどまってくれるなら、丁重に保護させてもらうつもりだぜ。
What type of barking? I don't know, like I guess the thirsty barking. I personally never really bark, so I don't know what type of barking it is. But in this situation, I guess it's a thirst bark. What he said did make sense, but whether or not I agreed with his methods was a different story. Are you sure Dante and Nicola are safe?
ああ、ビスコンティの名に誓って無事だ。もっとも、あんたがおとなしくしてなければ今後どうなるかはわからねえが。
I see. Acting emotionally wasn't going to get me out of this. In fact, making the wrong move could jeopardize Dante's and everyone's safety. If that was the case, I understand. I'll stay here with you. I nodded my head in agreement. No, Dante, my boo. If it's just a woof for money, I'm doing it too. Let's go, Toast. Hey, yo, let's go. A duet. Are we gonna have harmonies, bars? We're gonna have a whole song of woofs. I was being detained at the Visconti Manor. A maid came to my room periodically to bring my meals and clothes to wear. Oh, diabolic lovers! I secretly called the few I trusted into my office. Nicola wasn't in sight. The anger was still boiling inside me and my fists clenched as I explained the situation. When I woke up in this morning, Nicola and our guest were... Oh,
隠れ家
sorry.
で目を覚ました時、彼女とニコラの姿がなかった。不審に思い、外の見張りを担当していた構成員に2人の動向について尋ねようとしたところ、見張り役の構成員はそこで死んでいた。
え？そもそもあそこに見張りなんてつけてたんですか？
当然だ。担当者にはファミリー内の人間にもこの件について口外しないよう命じていた。
Not the unspeakable shit because of the kidnapping. The kidnapping's giving us a free
幹
card.
部やコンシリエーレにも言っていない。見張りの存在を知る人間はごくわずかだ。
The only
見
ones who
張り
knew.
がいると知っていたのは俺と。室内に争った形跡、血痕はなかった。夕べのワインに睡眠薬が入っていたのなら、ニコラと彼女も眠り込んでいたはずだ。そこを何者かにさらわれたと見るのが妥当だろ
う。じゃあ最初から誘拐が目的だったってカポは読んでるんですね。
ああ、始末したいなら睡眠薬じゃなく毒を盛ればいいわけだしな。
Yes, Leo is like he's not one of like the mains, but Leo is such like a cute younger brother vibe. Like he's really wholesome, really cute. You kind of like wanna fluff with his hair, pinch his cheeks, give him hugs and stuff. Like he's really like the cute little brother that we wish we all had.
はい。まあ隠れ家が分かっていながら襲撃もせずに誘拐するだけなんて。
Yeah, you know, Leo would like be so adorable, like, you know, like his head laying on our lap as we're like playing with his hair under like a tree in the shade on a sunny day where the birds are chirping and the flowers are blooming, and then Leo just sleeping on our lap like a cute lion. Like, my heart, my heart.
マフィアの手口にしてはちょっとぬるい気もしますけど。
考えられる理由としては、
No, that's the loot.
おそらく彼女を無傷で手に入れたかった。
Okay, Evan, let me have my little Delulu moment. Okay, like, let me have my in-game action. Okay, I don't got any action IRL. Let me get my in-game action to the maximum. Okay, no Delulu whatever thingy in here. No one is Delulu. I'm just sharing my creativity and my talent to describe scenarios. Okay? Okay. Thank you. I'm happy we're agreeing on this.
彼女が口にする可能性を考えると、ワインに毒を入れるのは得策じゃない。だが、眠り込んでいた俺を殺さなかった理由は、俺にもわからない。それに、彼女が目的なら、彼女だけ連れて行けばいいものを、なぜニコラまで。
その疑問に答えられるのは、
I suddenly heard a familiar voice, and the door to my office slowly opened.
きっと俺だけだ。
Oh, okay. Long story short, Evan, this is Orlok. He's also one of the capture targets. But so far in this route, he's been very sussy. He attacked us in the manor too, so he's kind of like an enemy, I guess. He's really sussy and yeah. So here's I'll be off, y'all. All right, take care, Evan. Have a nice evening. We'll see you next time. Bye bye. Oh my God, he breathed. Everyone in the room took guard, seeing the hooded silhouette enter the room. Everyone makes mistakes. Are you sure it's not the red flag speaking up? But bye-bye. Take care. I reached my hand into my coat, ready to draw my gun, but Orlok simply stood.
先に言っておく。鍵の乙女はここにいない。だから俺には戦う理由はない。
I looked at my man.
部屋を出ろ。俺はその男と話がある。
カポ、それは。
I looked at them silently. It was clear why they were confused by my order. Seeing that my wishes wouldn't change, they slowly walked out of the room. I could hear their footsteps moving farther away, then turned to Orlok.
お前は戦う理由がないと言ったが、俺はそもそもお前を信用できない。お前が老衆と通じていることは分かっている。
俺の任務は鍵の乙女を保護すること。ブルローネの組織のどこにも迎合しない。前回のことを気にしてるのかもしれないけど、あれは顔見せが主な指示だった。俺としてはすぐ引き下がったつもり。
では何のために鍵の乙女を探している？
鍵の乙女は特別な存在。保護すべきもの。だからファルツォーネに守る力がないなら、使徒が彼女を守らなければ。
ファルツォーネは今代に至るまでブルローネも鍵の乙女も守り続けてきた。その行いに横槍を入れるつもりか？
古くはファルツォーネが守り手だった。それは認めている。でも今は違う。今のファルツォーネにはブルローネの全てを支配する力がない。
Orlok came and decided to choose violence today against Dante. Oh, literally saying that like, well, Dante, the power you once had is obsolete now. Y'all are weak AF, and now I got no choice but to kidnap the main character so I can protect her properly, cause y'all can't, obviously.
峡谷は待っていた。 けどブルローネの状況は一向に変わらない。だから教国は判断を下した。今のファルツォーネにはブルローネを管理しきれない。その資格は失われたと。
That's rough, mate. That's rough.
教国にとってファルツォーネは用なしか。
そうなる。だけど最終的な審判が下ったわけじゃない。だからこそ教国は鍵の乙女の保護を優先する。俺も教国の意志に従って動く。
彼女を助け出すために協力すると。俺たちの利害は一致していると言いたいのか。
そう言ったつもり。鍵の乙女がいるところはちょっと厄介な場所だから。入り込むだけなら俺一人でも簡単だけど、彼女を無傷で連れて出るのは少し難しい。
I've missed a lot of this game. We know. Do we know what's meant by key maiden yet? Yes. Toast. Let me just dig into my inexistent 1 megabyte memory to fish it out. So, we know the key maiden is MC, right? And I think from the very extenuous explanation Dante gave us last time that made me low-key fall asleep like it was a chems class, is that the key maiden, so there is like a relic is somewhere in Berlone, I think, or at the church, and the Falzone and the key maiden are like two of the elements that are needed to kind of like unlock that relic or that artifact, if I can say it that way. So that's why she's called the key maiden, because they need her as a part of like, something like that. Does this even make a little bit of sense so far, what I'm saying? Or does it just sound like gibberish? Does it make even a tiny bit of sense? Basically, the Falzone family and the Key Maiden, they're like elements to like a locked artifact, if I remember correctly, with my 1 megabyte memory. And yeah, so that's why she's the Key Maiden. She's a symbolic relic that's like needed to and also because she has like that symbol on her body somewhere that kind of proves that she's the Key Maiden. So yeah, now it kind of makes sense. Okay, amazing. Thank you for your amazing understanding skill in my gibberish of an explanation. But yeah, basically that's what Key Maiden means.
俺たちが彼女を取り戻したとして、その後お前はどうするんだ？
Dante, obviously he's gonna kidnap her. What do you think?
鍵の乙女を奪取しろという命令はまだない。だから
Oh, my
ま
bad.
だ何もしない。でもいずれ命令が下るならファルツォーネの手元にいてくれた方が彼女を奪いやすくて助かる。
Orlok basically is like, you know what? I'm gonna help you save her because it's super easy to kidnap her from your hands anyways. Like, it's not like you're posing any threat, Dante. Oh, Lord.
あまり俺たちを見くびるな。
Orlok didn't flinch, even when the gun pointed at him. It seemed he knew that I had no intention of pulling the trigger. I lowered the gun after a moment of silence.
詳しく話せ。
That was a really long cutscene. I hadn't felt this down in some time. How did he find out about the Key Maiden? Somehow, Gil knew that the Key Maiden existed. But he didn't mention the relic. Maybe he doesn't know about it. I had my doubts. But as long as he saw me as a Key Maiden, he would likely ensure my safety. Gil said he didn't kill Dante or Nicola, but I can't believe him yet. I could only hope Dante and Nicola were safe.
ああ、わかった。お前に合わせる。こうなるだろうとは思ってたが、バレたみたいだぜ。
Dante and Nicola vibing somewhere. Imagine they both went on a date. They're like enjoying like pasta with a glass of wine. Meanwhile, MC is like, oh, I hope they're safe. You know, I'll figure this out alone.
へえ、すごいね。予想よりかなり早い。
Nicola, you snake! I knew it!
証拠を残すような真似はしていないはずだ。
Hello,
一体どこ
who
から
are
漏れた？
you?
ま、心当たりがないわけじゃねえよ。早いか遅いかに大した違いもねえしな。
It's
それで向こうは何て言ってき
It's
た？
like, you know, like 6 hours into their date. Oh, by the way, have you seen MC?
それは。
I pored over my room to see if there was a way to escape. I could see that I was on the second floor just by looking out the window. Maybe I could tie the bed sheets together and climb down? Oh, by the way, Toast, FYI. On the first chapter, MC actually tried to escape like the Falzone manor, which is Dante's like mansion. And she literally like tied bed sheets together and tried to climb down. So this is kind of like a flashback. A throwback, not a flashback. I recalled what happened when I did the same thing back at the Falzone manor. No, I need to stay calm. Mew and I'm Rapunzel. Except MC had Dante catch her when she almost fell off of the bedsheet escape. We don't got no Dante. We're Rapunzeling onto the floor, man. If I try to escape from the Visconti, there was no telling what might happen to Dante and the others. As I hung up the phone, I recalled what Orlok told me. Kso. I couldn't hold back my frustration. I didn't want to believe it, but I breathed in slowly to try and calm myself. I needed to focus on what I had been tasked to do as boss of the Falzone family. And for that, I would do anything, even if it hurt me. No, Dante! My boo, don't hurt yourself. Please, Dante, stay alive. You need to stay alive. You have to catch us when we're like Rapunzeling out the window, me and Toast. You gotta catch us, Dante. You can't die on us. My heart wrenched as I looked out the window. Dante caught me when I fell. Ohayo, konbanwa, my main bro, darling, too. Oh, hello, ohayo, too. Genki. Ah, too. You missed the shower scene. We had an amazing shower scene. I want to see Dante. I want to see him too. Get us out of here. Come in. What is it?
今から出かける。あんたも一緒にだ。
What? Where is he planning on taking me? No, not me! The Dante in the game. Get your mind out of the gutter, not me.
別に取って食おうってわけじゃねえよ。
Dante, no, the exact line was, Dante came out wearing almost nothing. Or was it that? Wearing almost nothing? I think that was, yeah, something like that. I think it's almost nothing. I think it's the fact it was almost nothing that like made us like see red, man.
あんたがビスコンティにいるってダンテが早々に鍵つけた
Oh
よ
yeah,
うだ
that's
な
what it was. You see, Toast, my 1 megabyte memory comes in clutch when I need it to. It remembers what it has to remember. It knows how to prioritize.
ダンテは俺たちに取引を持ちかけてきた。あんたにも同席してもらう必要がある。
Ikemen shower. Hi, Ikemen shower. It remembers the most important things only. Yes, sir. A deal. With that, I left the Visconti Manor with Gil, heading into a situation I couldn't fathom. I had seen the casino from the outside, but I hadn't come in like this before. This doesn't feel right.
Yokoso, Redford 様。どうぞこちらへ。
Yokoso! Oh, this guy does not give me good vibes. This guy feels like the ultimate red flag. Look, even his clothes are all red, okay? This guy is wearing his red flag in front of us. He's literally wearing a red flag. This guy is wearing, like, he doesn't even need to hide it, because, like, he is the whole flag himself.
うん。
Yokoso! No, this guy. The man with the mask let us in.
お相手はすでにいらしています。もっとも、あまり上機嫌ではないようでしたが。
Why the long no? You know this guy, Toast?
お前には関係ないさ。
なるほど。ごもっとも失礼いたしました。
He bowed politely, then left the area. Who was that?
このカジノの支配人、ディレットーレだ。たまに会合の場を提供してもらってる。
Oh no, the Satch face. Oh lord, I can see the red flags popping out left and right, top, bottom, diagonally, horizontally, vertically, quadratically.
じゃ、部屋までついてきてくれ。あんたがいねえと始まらねえからな。
Suddenly, the Visconti's lawyer who had accompanied us stopped.
ギルバート、私は手はず通りここで待つ。もし取引に応じるつもりなら呼んでくれ。必要な書類は用意してある。
その時は頼りにしてるぜ、オリバー。
Oliver Hawes. The man called Oliver gave a weary sigh. Oh, are we gonna play some spicy game? 3 chairs, maybe musical chairs. What's the plan? Gil led me inside. Dante! Dante, my love! You've come to save us! Sitting in the room was Dante with a frown on his face. Dante. I love musical chairs. I noticed Dante's expression softened a bit after he saw that I was safe. Oh, yo, I swear Dante might be a red flag, but he's the sweetest red flag in this game. His sigh of relief was noticed only by me. I tried to move toward him, but Gil held me back by the arm. Please shower again, Dante-kun. もう一回。
話がまだだろ。あんたにはこっちに座ってもらうぜ。
Gil forced me to sit next to him.
カジノを嫌ってるお前が 自ら会合を申し込んでくるとは随分珍しいな。
That
こん
makes
な
it
ところに
sound
は
like
1
he's
分1秒で
smelly.
いたくない。賭博は名誉ある男が行うビジネスじゃない。
ビジネスじゃない。Yeah, low key, but who knows? Maybe I'm sure Dante smells good though. He looks like he smells good. You know, he doesn't look like he reeks of cigarettes. Or maybe he smokes, but we just haven't seen him smoke. Or maybe he smokes cigars because he fancy. Yes, we'll never know because we don't get to smell him.
別に自分が経営するわけじゃねえんだ。ちょっと遊ぶくらいいいんじゃねえか。
お前にはわからない。
まあいいか。取引について確認するぜ。
Bye bye, Shinchizuku and Toaster. Have a good day too. じゃあまたね。
俺もお前と世間話をするつもりはない。本題に入ってもらえるのは助かる。が、ギルバート、取引の前に一つだけ聞いておきたいことがある。
ニコラのことか？
Nicola? Nicola was the one
あの晩、
Oh, sorry.
お前をビスコンティに連れて行ったのはニコラだ。
What? Nani? Nani the frizzle?
うちの構成員を手引きしたのがニコラだ。正確に言えばな。
Why would Nicola do such a thing?
ニコラは今回の件、ラオ州に対して2組織で手を組むという交渉のその最初の接触でビスコンティに着いた。そうだな。
ご名答。ニコラからファルツォーネにまつわる大体の話も聞かせてもらった。
Nicola, you snitch! Snitches get stitches! Nicola.
ニコラは
I could see the pain in Dante's face.
あいつはおそらく以前からファルツォーネを裏切ろうと画策していたんだろう。
裏切り
彼女の存在
者。
は渡りに船だっただろうな。
ああ、鍵の乙女は格好の手土産だ。ラオ州も峡谷もファルツォーネもブルローネに関わる組織すべてが手に入れたがってる存在なんだろう。そうと聞かされりゃ欲しくもなるさ。彼女は利用価値の塊だ。伝承についての真偽はさておき、ただ存在するだけで最高のカードだろ。おまけに可愛いシニョリーナとくれば是が非でも手に入れたい。
I really like Gilbert, but like what he's saying right now is just making me. Gil's casual speech was making Dante very irate, and he wasn't hiding it.
それで彼女の代わりにファルツォーネは何を差し出す気だ？
Objectifying a bit. You mean basically? I think Gilbert just sees his speech impediment debuff coming in clutch. I think like in this route especially, Gilbert is literally just like objectifying us. We're solely an object of value for him. That's it. That's all. He got no feels for us in this route.
ファルツォーネにはもともとの使命がある。
使命か。
それを果たすために 結果としてマフィアという組織の形を成したに過ぎない。
Yo, seriously, like the bile be coming up into my esophagus, into like my throat, and kind of wanna.
事態が収束すればファルツォーネファミリーの利権を全て差し出す。代わりに彼女とその使命に関することについては不問としてほしい。
But that means the Falzone family. What Dante just said meant the end of the Falzone family. Gil looked straight to Dante. After a moment of silence, Gil began to speak in a mocking way.
ファルツォーネの使命とやらは大層なもんだな。まさか
Oh,
組織
Gilbert,
全てを
just
かけられるほど
just
重い
shut
と。
those lips, man. Like, he needs to get beach slap or something. Like, he needs a whipping.
だが俺には使命なんてもんはない。俺にとって大事なのは目の前のことだけ。重要なのはビスコンティにどう有益かだ。
ファルツォーネの利権を手にできるならお前にとって悪くない話だろう。
ああ、だがファルツォーネが落ちたとなればビスコンティはラオ州と峡谷をまとめて相手取らねえとならなくなる。かなりの手間とリスクが伴う。そもそも今回の作戦だが俺個人としちゃ
Oh,
性に合
look,
わねえ
okay,
話だ
look
っ
at
て
Gilbert
ずっと
trying to
感じてたんだ。
justify his actions. To be honest, this whole setup isn't my way of doing things. Well, to be honest, what is done, bro. Like, we don't need your like half-baked excuses to like make you seem like a good person, Gilbert. True. Gil did treat me as his guest during the time I stayed with them. If all he wanted was to secure me, he could have taken other drastic means to do so. I suppose what he displayed back then wasn't something he wanted to do. MC, can you please, like, we here are trying to pick the right side. Don't start being diplomatic now.
無駄な労力は割かねえ主義だ。俺が今すぐに動くメリットはどこにもない。ファルツォーネに喧嘩を売る意味もだ。
ラオ州と峡谷、そして俺たちが潰し合った方がビスコンティにとっては都合がいい。
Yo, Toast, literally like Stockholm Syndrome, okay? Like, oh, you know what? Like, he might have kidnapped me, but he treats me well and he's gentle, so I guess I'ma like him, you know? Like, nothing wrong with this situation.
はあ、お前らが共倒れになれば万々歳。それは高望みにしても片方潰れれば十分だ。生き残った方を倒せばそれが一番楽だろ。
He objectifies me, but at least he feeds me. Yo, bro, that line just resumed the whole thing, man. He sees me as a trade object, but at least he fed me and made me sleep in a nice room, you know? Like, everything balances out suddenly. There's no more cons, only pros to the situation. Come on, even I have standards, right? Like, if we're gonna be pets, I don't want to be this guy's pet, okay? Like, I was a bit taken aback, but decided to ask Gil. So you mean the Visconti won't go against the Falzone family?
ああ、そもそも女を取引道具にするなんて男の風上にも置けねえ真似だった。
At the audacity of this person. It wasn't my finest moment using a girl as bait in the first place. I'll bark as long as I'm not objectified. I would love to be pet, by the way, joke. Hello, Maya. How are you? Me and Toast are both insulting this Gilbert guy because he is triggering us so much.
俺自身反省してる。 あんたみたいな賢い女を粗雑に扱うのは特に心が痛むからな。
Gil must be talking about when I asked him those questions when he abducted me. Gil turned his attention back to Dante.
俺は住民を食い物にするラオ州のやり方が気に食わねえ。
Teehee, I know it was silly of me to get up early this bait, just in a goofy mood. It's like, you know, I have some free time, so might as well just pick up this girl, and after I'll just say that it's not in my usual habits, and you know, water under the bridge.
それに比べてダンテ、お前は小細工なしで正面切って俺に取引を持ちかけてきた。なら俺も名誉ある男として敬意を払う。それが当然だ。
Yo, Gil's got too much free time. Yo, Gil needs to find a real hobby, okay? Kidnapping is not a hobby. I've been binge watching. Oh, I don't know them, but I hope you had fun, Maya.
それに今回はうちの構成員がルール違反をした。
Gil was probably referring to Nicola. Dante frowned again, but didn't say a word.
だから彼女は無傷で返す。お前が言ってたファルツォーネの利権もいらねえ。
He's gonna let us go! Gilbert! Okay. You know what? Gilbert is so trash, but at least he's trying to right his wrongs. So, you know what? Let us go now, bro. We want to go back to Dante's. I went to work and taught PE for elementary. Oh, how did it go? How was physical education? Was it fun?
代わりに一つだけ条件がある。
条件
Gil is like, like this is not in my habits, so you know what? I'll just let you go. I didn't mean to kidnap you, but I kind of meant it. Pia is so much. I'm so happy to hear that. Is it because PE is like very interactive and like I guess time passes faster when like you teach PE or sub for PE? Gil wanted to speak with Dante in private, so I was sent out of the room for the time being.
そう睨まないでくれ。
Maya, oh Maya, how's your cold? Do you feel better? Or you know, like,
私は
do
君が
you
逃げ
feel
な
better
いよう
in
監視す
general?
る立場だが、黙っていてくれれば何もしない。
I'm here to make sure you don't run away. If you don't do anything, I won't either. Okay, Oliver.
そもそも私はギルバートたちと違って暴力が苦手だからな。
What are you gonna do? You're gonna take off your tie and tie us up? Is this what you mean by not violent type? Classroom teaching is agony after experiencing the joyful, easy life of PE teacher. Now being a sub PE teacher is like the cherry on a sundae. My bad, I must have gotten my cold through the screen. No, oh no! Did you not rest enough? That didn't make me feel any better. I continued to wait for Dante and Gil's meeting to end, with Oliver keeping watch. Hot? Yes, Oliver is a little hot. Dante!
取引は済んだ。彼女を渡してもらおう。
構わない。ギルバートからもそうしろと言われているからな。
Have her. What is with people in Gilbert's place? Look at Oliver. Have her. Gilbert told me to let her go too. Like, I understand we're like a commodity at this moment, but can y'all stop talking like we're literally an object to be like swooshed around? I get dizzy. I got a lot of rest. Are you hydrated enough? Done this 3 times now, so the RP teacher asked if I wanted to give him my contact so he could let me know ahead of time. The position was open, but I forgore. Oh no! Can you still like apply? Oliver complied to Dante's demand, and I made my way back to the room. I hurried to Dante, who was also walking toward me. Dante, thank you for... quietly mumbled to me as I tried to figure out what was going on.
すまなかった。
To think that he was acting like a mafia boss with Gil just a moment ago. Still surprised at what happened, I responded. Everything's okay, nothing happened. Besides, you did come for me, right? He embraced me even more strongly, I gently asked. Save. Were you alright, Dante? I knew you'd come for me. I knew you'd come for me. I knew you'd come for me, Dante. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but I didn't give up hope. I even thought about escaping through the window.
窓は使わなくていい。俺が迎えに来るから。
I also have been getting... Okay. Oh no, Maya. Okay, well, at least we're happy to hear you're resting and drinking water, but remember to keep yourself well fed and... Oh Lord, I really hope you feel better, Maya. Well, yeah, when the job... Is it maybe because, like, also the weather is feeling kind of dry? Dry because I don't plan to sub again until January since there's 2 long breaks for a month. I'm not going to jobs. I frequently consider leaving through windows. Okay, Toast, I think we've established you like Rapunzeling. I would Rapunzel only if Dante was there. Thank you, Dante. We may have been apart, but his very existence supported me throughout the ordeal. About Nicola. Dante frowned the moment he heard his name. He interrupted my question.
後で話す。とにかく今は屋敷に戻ろう。
Okay. I nodded briefly in agreement. With Dante's car ready, I was about to get in when...
もう取引は終わったの？早かったね。
Nicola's sudden appearance caught me and Dante off guard.
せっかく手土産を持ってきたのにこうもあっさり返しちゃうなんて。ギルバートも甘いね。
Nicola, you viper! You snitch! You snake! Dante had his guard up and was looking at Nicola silently.
ビスコンティに取引を持ちかけたんだってね。どうしてそんな無駄なことを？ファルツォーネの使命のためだからって正気とは思えないよ。
Pat. At least it's probably the worst of the cold and soon will get better. I'm also sending you head pats, Maya. I hope you get better. Hopefully tomorrow, like, you feel less painful and it's starting to like go for the better.
真に使命を果たそうとするなら、君はその子を切り捨てるべきだった。確かに彼女には価値があるよ。けど同時に変えなく
Oh
て
wow,
存
she
在で
can
も
be
ある。
replaced.
ギルバートが約定を破って君を殺していたとしたら、ファルツォーネ直系の血は途絶えていたんだよ。そっちの方がずっと問題だよね。直情的な行動は褒められたものじゃないな。
How dare you?
あまり生意気な口を聞くな。君には関係ない。
Oh, now I want to bitch slap Nicola.
ファルツォーネの使命を果たすためには彼女を助ける必要があった。
Dante spoke to Nicola in a stern tone, stepping in front of me. Yes, thank you, Maya, for passing by. I hope you have a good sleep and hopefully tomorrow you feel better. Take care, okay, Maya? We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Nicola didn't look pleased and frowned back at Dante and me.
オルロックにあの晩のことを聞いた。お前が見張りの構成員を殺し、
彼女を連れてヴィスコンティの車に乗り込みクレタに向かったとでも教えてくれた？
話を聞いた時は信じられなかった。
Dante sounded quite agitated, but Nicola didn't seem phased at all.
オルロックがそんな情報を君に売るなんて予想外だったよ。いつの間に仲良くなったの？
ただの一時停戦だ。オルロックとしてはファルツォーネに彼女がいた方が楽だと判断したらしい。随分と舐められたものだが。
仕方ないよ。ファルツォーネは先のラオシューとの構想で疲弊しているんだから。僕だって堅牢なヴィスコンティよりたやすく落とせそうだって考える。それにしてもがっかりだな。もっとうまくいくと思っていたんだけど。
Nicola's demeanor hadn't changed at all since he appeared in front of us. The only time he frowned was when Dante stood in front of me. Nicola...
ニコラ、
Oh.
なぜ俺を裏切った？
どうしてだと思う？
Dante wasn't responding. Nicola betrayed Dante. I still couldn't believe what was happening. I kept to myself, letting them work through their conversation, but...
残念、時間切れだ。じゃあ、またね。
Seeing that he wasn't going to get his answer, Nicola slowly walked away. Leo and Julia greeted us with open arms upon our return.
無事でよかった。お帰りなさい。
Yes, I'm glad to be back.
手配が済み次第、またすぐに屋敷を出る。お前はそれまで少し休んでいろ。
With that, he left to the salon, likely going to his office. Oh. We can't go back to the hideout since it's been found out.
外は冷えたでしょ。どうぞ。
Thank you, Julia. I finally felt like I was safe after taking a sip of Julia's hot latte. Carlo, you're here too. It's our kitten! Carlo sprinted toward me and began to rub his head and neck against my legs. I stroked Carlo's back and felt the tension inside me dissipate.
本当に大変でしたね。ヴィスコンティで怖い目にあったりしませんでしたか？
I'm fine. It's Dante I'm worried about. Nicola...
ニコラさんが裏切るなんて嘘みたいです。カポのことずっと支えてきたのに。
Cat baited even when I get the cat. The sad thing is that we don't actually get any picture of the cat. We only get the cat sounds.
お二人は子供の頃から兄弟のように育ってきたのに、一体どうして？
I could see the sore on their faces and tried my best to cheer them up. He must have a very good reason. I'm sure he has some kind of plan. Even if he did have a reason, the fact that he betrayed the family couldn't be denied.
そうですね。俺たちにはわからない事情があったのかもしれないです。
かえって気を使わせてしまいましたね。ありがとうございます。
Of course.
宿の手配ができた。行くぞ。
Already?
ああ、オルロックの口ぶりから察するに、奴に対してすぐに命令が。鍵の乙女を確保せよという指令が峡谷から下るような気配はなかった。だが、ラオ州による最終劇の可能性を考えると、このまま屋敷にとどまるのは危険すぎる。だからここを離れる。一緒に来てくれ。
Do we get another shower scene? That might convince us to come willingly. I would still come willingly even if there's no shower scene, but if there was a shower scene, we would come even more willingly. Understood.
あ、 隠れ家の方に置いたままの荷物は俺が届けます。
Yo,
できるだけ早く。
I don't know if Leo should be delivering stuff again. Last time it's because of Leo that we got caught, man. Satch face, smiley face.
坊ちゃんたちの不在がまた続くと思うと寂しいですが、仕方ありませんね。どうかお気をつけて。それと少しですが、チャパタを持って行ってください。夕食用に焼いたものがあります。
I'm getting hungry, man. Like sometimes the Italian food terms in this game make me hungry. Thank you, Leo, Julia. We're off to get married with Dante. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna stop with my delusion. They both saw us off as we departed the manor in the middle of the night. The place Dante prepared was a hotel located in Falce. The room wasn't fancy, but it was clean and better than most around the area. Ooh, a panna cotta. Oh, yo, you know what? I would totally go for like a seafood linguine or something. Like, yeah, I could go for that right now. Or like a carbonara. Yes! Chicken piccata. Or even like chicken pesto penne. Like, oh, okay. We have no toast. We gotta stop. My stomach is gonna start gurgling.
ビスコンティはそんな自由もない組織なの？
My stomach's gonna start growling if we keep on talking about food.
私はお前のことを認めたわけではない。組織を裏切る人間は信用できないからな。ニコラの能力の高さは私もよく知っている。だが、だからこそお前は危険すぎる。ギルバートの心情は来るもの拒まずだ。しかし、敵対組織の元アンダーボスを身内に抱え
Oh,
る
you
の
know
は
what else would be good?
さすがにリ
Toast,
スク
like
が
a
高すぎ
really
るだろう。
like nice, fresh out of the oven, like basil, mozzarella, tomato pizza. Oh, yo, that would be so good right now.
ああ、安心してよオリバー。目的を果たしたらすぐ消えてあげるから。
はあ、どういう意味だニコラ。
Garlic bread, yes! Anything with garlic.
まさかビスコンティまで裏切るつもりではないだろうな。
ご想像にお任せするよ。
Yo, we're just digging our stomach grave
そ
right
んな
now.
態度では信用しようがないな。
It's like, I'm so hungry, but let me keep talking about all these fancy Italian dishes I would like to imagine myself eating right now.
怪しい動きを見せたら、たとえギルバートが何と言おうと、お前には死んでもらう。
You know what's my toxic trait? Is that at night when I get hungry, that's when I decide to watch all those like Michelin star review restaurants, all those like popular like restaurant fast foods. That's the time when I'm hungry at midnight. And this is when I decide I want to start watching all those mukbangs and like fancy restaurant reviews. And I'm just like, Tsukasa, why are you doing this to yourself? Meanwhile, I'm just like pathetically eating some like stale instant noodles. Oliver glared at me, then exited the lounge.
少し疲れた。
That was
うま
tired.
くいかないものだね。本当に。
Oh yeah,
万
cooking
事順
videos.
調に進んでいますよ。あんたに指示された下準備も整っています。
Oh, you know in those videos when you do like cheese pulls? Yo, that's the worst when I'm hungry. My grocery store finally had some good cheapest food left. Last time I went, they were always out. Oh, yo, you know, when you finally find that one item that's never in stock, you buy in bulk, man. Like 10, 20 packs to make sure it lasts you, because sometimes you never know when you'll see it again.
ファルツォーネのせいでラオ州も頭数は減りましたが
Oh, this guy is new.
そうか
Hello, Lee. You kind of cute. I'm not gonna deny it. You're a red flag, but you kind of
うまい
cute.
中華が食いたい。そろそろしや。
ねえヤン、お願いがあるんだけど。
なんだ。
フェイを殺したやつは私にやらせてよ。
好きにしろ。熱くなりすぎるなよ。
I love those cooking videos where they make some dessert I've never seen before or heard. And I've never wanted more. You know, like when, like, what's sad for me is when the dessert video says a really easy recipe or quick recipe, and realizing that even for like an easy recipe, I don't have half of the ingredients at home. I'm just like, bruh. With our move to the hotel finished, Dante crashed on a chair. He must be really tired. So now I'm always like making sure it's like a 3 to 5 ingredient recipe. I'm just like, butter, okay. Eggs, okay. And then if anything else, I'm just like, please don't have like some fancy ingredient like, you know, vanilla bean or like, I don't know, fresh mint. I'm just like, bro, do I look like I grow this in my garden? It's midnight, okay? I just want me some easy 1-minute brownie or something. He was so tired that he couldn't even maintain the straight posture he usually did. I can only imagine how much stress he's carrying, especially with regards to Nicola. I dare not touch on that subject now. I tried my best to act normal, but it wasn't going very well. Dante, are you hungry? The ciabatta Julia gave us is still warm.
いや大丈夫だ
Dante, does your lap feel lonely? I can sit on... yeah. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna calm down. He calmly refused my order and instead spoke to me in a comforting tone.
いろいろあったから疲れただろうお前も今日は早く休んでくれ
Hey, yo. Trying to keep the thirst calm and sane. Can't let the leash go. It's gonna get too dangerous. I wasn't sure whether to start another conversation, so in the end, I decided to go to bed without saying another word. And so our life at the hotel began. Dante looked very tired the first night, but he still maintained a front no different from his usual. Still, I could tell he wasn't feeling very good, which made me worry. It was no surprise since he was betrayed by the person he trusted most. My bad. It had been almost a week since we moved to the hotel. I read the letter from His Excellency very carefully. The order contained within was as expected. Monitor the situation.
今はまだ事態を静観するすべては陛下の御心のままに
Oh my god, does Orlok live in that like super dead place? I feel a bit bad for him. Dante's day started a bit strangely. He used double the amount of sugar he usually added to his cafe latte. He poured balsamic vinegar on his meal until it was black all over. He lives in the walls, pretty much. What's wrong with Dante? Dante! Dante crumpled on the ground. I quickly ran over to him and checked his temperature. Oh no, Dante has a cold or is sick. A fever. Dante slowly waved me off, seeing how flustered I was.
大したことない。
He's lying. He looks like he's hurt. I somehow got Dante to go to bed, and soon enough he fell asleep. I looked at his face, twitching with pain. Maybe I can ask the hotel to call for a doctor. But Dante is too well known as the Falzone family's boss. There were bound to be problems if Dante's existence here was made known. Bro got stabbed or shot and is hiding it. No, poor boy. Leo is coming tomorrow for his report. Guess we're gonna have to take care of him. Seeing Dante in pain was too much. I decided to place a call. My call wasn't to a doctor, but to the Falzone manor. What the? For some peculiar reason, no one was answering the phone. Did something happen at the manor? Anxiety arose inside me as time passed. After some deep thought, I made a decision. Dante, are you able to get up?
ああ、大丈夫だ。
I explained Dante that no one was picking up the phone at the manor. I'll go to the manor to see what's happening. If all goes well, a doctor should be here shortly. And if something has gone wrong, then it can help make a call on what to do, right?
ダメだ。
But the manor isn't that far away from here. I'm also a fast runner, you know.
だが。
I'm worried about you and everyone else in the family. You've all protected me ever since that night you came to see me at the church. This image of him looks so soft. I know, I just want a hug. This is the very least I can do to repay you.
わかった。せめてこれを持っていけ。
Dante handed me his gun. But if I take this, you won't have anything to protect yourself with.
持っているのが一丁だけだと思うのか。
I don't know how to use it.
撃鉄を起こして引き金を引くだけだ。
He briefly gestured how to use it, but I wasn't confident at all. The gun in my hand was heavy and cold. Please pray that I won't need to use it. I took the gun, hoping it would just be a lucky charm, and left the hotel. Hey yo, fingers crossed, please. There were people walking around the streets. Everything looked normal. But for some reason, there was tension in the air. I wonder what happened.
最低だな、ファルツォーネは。
すっかり騙されていたわ。
I heard rumors of irritation and ridicule coming from the people around me. Excuse me, did something happen with the Falzones?
知らないのかい？ほら、この新聞。
Berlone detective arrested as prime subject. Here's that Detective Marco Calderoni was arrested for corruption. Marco? What on earth?
マルコはいい刑事だと思っていたのに、
no one's deceiving, especially not the
裏でそんな
mafia.
ことをしていたなんてね。
政治家も真っ黒だ。俺はパリスだけはまともな人間だと思っていたんだが、世の中わからんもんだな。
A news article on Gerald Paris's involvement with narcotics was also on the front page. Politicians and police involved in crime. The article says that the Falzone family was pulling strings from behind.
何でもファルツォーネを潰すため、すでにイタリア王国政府が動いているって話らしいぞ。
だってそれだけのことをしたんですもの。当然だわ。私たちも早いところワルチェじゃなくて別の地区に引っ越した方がいいかしら。
Everyone was speaking ill of the Falzone. I crumpled a newspaper in my hand. They're all lies. The man who handed me the paper heard me, then looked at me with a frown.
あんた、まさかファルツォーネの関係者か？
Not at all.
あら、あなたどこかで見たことが。
I'm sorry, I need to run. Thank you for sharing the news with me. I quickly ran off and headed toward the Falzone manor. Whew. I took a deep breath after my short sprint in an effort to calm myself. Whatever the case, I should know more about what's happening once I'm at the manor. As I was about to move again, I heard yelling from a store across the street.
お願いします。少しでも食材を。
ファルツォーネの人間に売るもんはない。
Julia, how dare they? It was by sheer coincidence that I found Julia, but the storekeeper's harsh words were infuriating. Julia simply turned around and walked away. I ran over to her and called her name. Julia!
一体どうしてこんなところに？坊ちゃんは？
He's...
いえ、まずはここを離れましょう。あなたに何かあってはいけません。きっと何か理由があって一人で町に出たのでしょう。
Well, not saying much more, we quickly walked back to the Falzone manor. I tried calling, but no one answered. I was worried that something happened.
そうでしたか。実は今朝嫌がらせで電話線が切られてしまったんです。
Prankster? Who would have thought that someone would dare do such a thing to the mafia?
それであなたが一人で歩いていたのはどういう事情なんですか？
That's it? Yo, that's kind of anticlimactic now. I thought the Lao Shu did something. Hey, wait. Wait, Toast. I just had a realization. Don't you think Julia and Nicola look a lot alike? Like they have the same hair color and the same eye color. Yo, I just realized they have the same hair color and eye color. Are they related? Like, is Julia maybe his mom? Hey, yo? Or, hey, yo? Hey, are we discovering some, like, hidden lore here, randomly?
まさかダンテ坊ちゃんに何か。
Don't worry, you weren't attacked. I tried to calm Julia, who was going pale, and explain my situation. So Dante has a fever right now. I wanted to call for a doctor to come to the hotel, but I wasn't sure how safe that would be, and so I wanted to contact someone at the manor. I tried calling, but since no one answered, I decided to step out, and here I am.
そうですか。心労が出たのかもしれませんね。
Julia sounded a bit better now, but still rather worried.
このところ坊ちゃんには試練ばかり降りかかりましたから。
I'm sorry. I couldn't help but apologize to Julia.
あら、どうしてあなたが謝るんです？あなたが悪いことなんて何もありません。どうか顔を上げて。ファルツォーネが懇意にしているお医者様がいます。すぐに電話は使えませんから、私が行って坊ちゃんのホテルに向かわせましょう。あなたには護衛をつけてもらいますから、先にホテルへ戻っていてください。
Thank you, Julia.
あなたは勇気がありますね。こんな状況で街を一人で歩くのは怖かったでしょう。
Ugh, Gilbert.
おお、ギル来てくれたのか。そりゃあな、いい鹿肉が入ったって連絡をよこしてくれただろ。
そうたま、すぐに仕上げるから待っててくれ。こいつは絶品だぞ。
I went to my usual bar to have an early dinner. They had outdoor dining along the street. Having a drink outside at night was really something.
ギル、元気そうだな。一杯おごらせてくれよ。どうしたんだ？何かいいことでもあったか？そうさ、ビスコンティのおかげで商売繁盛。店を一回り大きくできそうだ。へえ、そいつはめでたいな。だったら今夜の酒代は俺が持つ。この店全員分な。
The customers cheered hearing my offer.
さすがギル、懐の深さが違うぜ。
This guy's a real man.
俺もさっさとファルチを見限ってクレタに引っ越してこようかな。
I knew the Falzone family was losing both their hold on the era and their reputation.
クレタはどこの誰に対しても開いた土地だ。お前のことも歓迎してやるよ。
グラッツェギル。あ、せっかくおごりならもっと高い酒頼んでもいいか？
たく、調子のいいやつだな。好きにしろ。
さすがギルは器が違うぜ。
The night was filled with cheers and drinks, the perfect way for me to end the day. I really hope things get better for the Falzone.
あなたは勇気がありますね。こんな状況で。
Oh, it's really nothing. I just wanted to help Dante. I do have Dante's gift with me, too. Or maybe it was my thoughts of Dante's state that helped me fight my fears. I woke up to the sound of Dante's voice. After I came back to the hotel, the doctor arrived and he said Dante would be fine. I must have fallen asleep around then. It seems I had slept for a while. It looked to be pitch black outside. Dante, are you all right?
問題ない。体もかなり楽になった。
That's good to hear.
ところで、
I looked at Dante and noticed he was holding a newspaper in hand. It was a newspaper I brought back with me from outside. I couldn't say anything to him. Seeing my silence, he began to speak.
これで公権力を使って手を回すことは事実上不可能になった。ドクターから住民の様子も聞いている。ファルツォーネの信用は地に落ちたようだな。
I could tell he was disappointed. I saw Dante put himself in danger in order to help the people of the town. After all that, he must be in such pain.
すまない。
Why would you apologize?
ファルツォーネは町に根ざした組織だ。
Bros in fiction get sick and collapse. I get sick and I still go to class. Yo, we get sick and we still gotta go to work, do our groceries, you know? This ain't no fairy tale.
こうした住民からの畏怖と尊敬を失えば、ファミリーの権威を維持するのは難しい。今のファルツォーネでは、お前を守り抜けるかわからない。
Dante, all I ask is what you think about is that you think about yourself now. I understand the Falzone family's mission is to protect the Key Maiden, but do you recall what Nicholas said?
真に使命を果たそうとするなら
That test, exactly, that test ain't gonna fill up by itself, okay?
確かに彼女には価値があるよ。けど、同時に替えが利く存在でもある。
That was what Nicholas said that night. I'm sure Dante remembered what I was referring to, but he dismissed it.
お前を守ることは、ファルツォーネの誇りそのものだ。マフィアとして、無作為に選ばれた一人の人間を道具のように利用し、これ以上の犠牲を強いるような真似は、決してできない。
Greater grief.
鍵の乙女は、まるで生物のための生贄だ。存在が露呈すれば、必ず狙われることになる。 自分の意志ではなく、生まれた時から十字架を背負っているようなものだ。お前にこれ以上の犠牲を求めるのは間違っている。
But the Falzone was formed to be the guardians of the relic, right? What Nicholas said is true. You're irreplaceable and you need to survive more than anyone. And that will probably lead to the Falzones restoring their pride. Dante, you've been protecting me all this time. You've always put me first. You can't imagine how happy that makes me. I expressed my honest feelings with a smile. I certainly was scared at first. You weren't the easiest to talk to, and I didn't know what was going on. If you didn't protect me like you did, I would have been captured by someone else. But this time, the ones in danger now were Dante and his family. I want your priority to be yourself.
お前はその言葉の意味が分かっているのか？
Dante, you've sacrificed enough as the boss of the family. You resorted to cruel measures in order to protect the town and the relic. So why not use me? Can't you offer me to someone and somehow put an end to this situation?
犠牲になりたいのか？
Of course not. But as someone who was raised in Berlone, I don't want this town to go to ruin either. You're
お
being...
前の言葉は現実的じゃない。ファルツォーネが今白旗を上げたところで、残った2組織の争いが続くだけだ。
I understand that, so send me off to the one who will bring about the best results for you. For example, you can hand me over to the Visconti just like Nicola did. I'm sure the Visconti would help the Falzone then. And then struck me. Maybe this was what Nicola was planning when he betrayed Dante. Only now did I realize it. That was probably his way of protecting the family. You know, Dante, I love Berlone. Sure, it isn't perfect, but it's still the place I call home. He had a confused expression on his face. He stared at me with his azure blue eyes. The Falzone has supported this town from the shadows, right? Which means that this town won't go to ruin as long as the Falzone is around. I'm willing to offer everything I have for the Falzone. And for you, Dante.
どうしてそこまで俺を信じられる？俺には力が足りない。父が死んでからファルツォーネの権威は落ちる一方だった。ラオ州が今のように力を伸ばしたのは俺のせいだ。俺はカポの器じゃなかった。父さんは間違えたんだ。カポになるべき人間が他にいたのに。
Oh, we're getting like really into the angst of this Stockholm syndrome. But it's not a mistake.
ファルツォーネの中で俺の次に血が濃いのはニコラだ。決闘で言ってもほとんど直系に近い。組織を告げない理由はなかった。それにニコラは本当に優秀なんだ。組織を導くだけの能力を持っている。
Okay, I'm gonna say something really red flaggish, Toast, but like out of all the kidnapping situations, I feel like Dante taking us to his house forcefully is the least red flag out of all the red flags so far. This is one of the Stockholm syndrome, I guess, makes a little bit more sense. This sounds really bad, but at this point I'm just picking out the less bad out of the worst.
楽観的に見せているが、ああ見えて冷徹だし。
Is it just me or Dante's voice really snatched? No, no, no. You are looking perfectly 2020 vision. His waist is snatched. Dante laughed scornfully to himself.
俺は本当はただの臆病者だ。いつも怖かった。人の命を奪うことも、ファミリーの命を背負うことも、俺には重荷だった。それでも、この使命を与えられたから、虚勢を張って、カポであろうとしてきた。 俺はただのハリボテだ。
Oh. Dante's father, the previous boss, passed away and left this burden since youth. He spoke as a single young man, speaking the truth, which brought pain to my heart. You're wrong, Dante. You're a man who thinks with his brain and acts with his heart, and always for others. That doesn't make you a coward, that makes you brave. I didn't trust you when I first met you. I know I was such a burden to you back then. I looked into his tearing eyes with shimmer with sorrow. Shimmered with sorrow. Hey yo, I can't talk. Which shimmered with sorrow. But you lied and kept the truth away from me so that I wouldn't get hurt. You did that to protect me. It was then I learned that you're not a cold-hearted person at all. You were holding your feelings back. You bore that pain and fought for others. As I spoke, the memory of the day he brought me roses as an apology came back to me.
たとえどんな理由があったにしても、お前を傷つけたのはこの俺だ。悪いことをしたと思っている。
He didn't speak to me as a mafia boss. He spoke to me as a person, from the bottom of his heart. I realized how kind he truly was, now that I'd seen all he had done. You were fighting to protect others. You were fighting for everyone else. Which is why I trust you more than anyone, Dante.
ダメだ。お前を犠牲にはできない。
Dante.
鍵の乙女には代わりが利くらしい。一人だけの役割ではないと聞いている。
But,
だが、
oh, sorry. That's not me.
俺はお前を犠牲にしたくないんだ。
Dante was looking straight into my eyes. Is it a confession? Are we finally getting a confession, please? His eyes were shaking, but his voice were filled with courage and strength.
これはファルツォーネとは関係のない俺自身の意志だ。使命や立場なんて関係ない。もしお前が鍵の乙女じゃなかったとしても、俺はお前を守りたい。
But if I
使命を守るためなら、鍵の乙女を犠牲にする選択もやむを得ないものかもしれない。もしお前じゃない他の誰かが鍵の乙女なら、その選択を選んでいたかもしれない。
He's saying that we're important to him, not as the mafia boss, but as a man. Sparkle, sparkle. But I thought he was protecting me because I was the key maiden. Was I wrong all this time? Dante wants to protect me, to protect a darling.
自分の感情をこうも譲れないとは。つくづく俺はカポ失格だな。
That's not true. Not to be in the gutter, but this part makes me change my answer from earlier bottom to BH. Yo, he is a bottom. I mean, he has the bottom vibe, to be honest. Now he can't even, like, be a switch. He's the bottom. I yelled at Dante, who was trying to restrain himself. Dante had a surprised look on his face. You may be the Falzone family boss, but it doesn't mean you can't have emotions. Beyond being a boss, you're a human, just like any one of us.
マフィアのカポである俺に対して本気で怒鳴ったり逆らったり命令を無視して勝手なことをしたり、そんなことをするのはお前だけだな。
Born to be fanboy force in the mafia boss. Oh, yo, they should put this as like Dante's introduction for his character. Despite what he was saying, he looked a lot more relaxed now.
ファルチェの住民もファミリーの人間も俺の言葉には黙って従うのが当然だった。だがそれは機械を相手にしているのと変わらないだろう。人としての感情を臆することなく正面からぶつけられたのは。
Dante is like wants to be a bottom but forced into the top role, pretty much.
俺のことをカポではなく一人の人間だと言ってくれたのはお前が初めてだ。
No, I know that isn't true, Dante. It's just that you haven't noticed. Everyone in the Falzone family cares about you and worries about you. That isn't because you're their boss, it's because you're you, Dante. I'm happy to know that you didn't want to let me go. I don't want you to suffer, Dante. I don't want to hurt the family or Bologna, or the mission you bear at the Falzone. Or you, Dante. I'm still unsure what it truly means to be the Key Maiden. I don't think I truly understand what value I have. So I want to know everything there is and figure out what I can do to help. I thought I could simply sacrifice myself, but that was short-sighted of me. I want to think with you about what we can do together. So please tell me what you want, Dante, and not as the Falzone's boss. What do you want, Dante? Dante paused for a bit to think, and with resolve he began to speak.
俺はファルツォーネという組織も、自分の使命も、お前も、この町も。
Damn, he's greedy.
すべて守りたい。何一つ欠かすことなく、すべてを。分不相応なかもしれない。
Yo, I called it. I was like, you're greedy. And then he says, I suppose that makes me greedy. Okay, I like someone who can self-assume that they're greedy.
ダンテ・ファルツォーネ個人としても、ファルツォーネファミリーのカポとしても、気持ちは同じだ。
Bro, you can only pick two. Don't you know how that works? Exactly, okay? But I guess in his world, he gets everything. His bold words brought a smile to my face. I'm sure we have other options. Let's work together to find them.
ありがとう。お前は俺が思っていたより、ずっと強いのかもしれない。
I thought we were gonna have a lovely confession. Come on, I want a hug at least. No, I'm weak, but I think I'm only strong now because I want to protect you, Dante.
お前のために、俺も強くありたい。弱音を吐くなんて無様なところを見せた。すまない。俺の理想とは程遠い姿だ。
Well, I was very happy to see this unexpected side of you.
こんな姿を見せられるのはお前だけだ。
His gentle smile and heartfelt words made my heart race. It was then that it dawned on me. Wait. Back when I doubted him, thinking he was only treating me well because I was the Key Maiden, was I avoiding Dante because I was actually...
お前のまっすぐな心に感謝したい。俺たちは互いが背負う使命のためにこうして出会ったが、この使命がなかったとしても、俺はお前を。
Oh, is this a proposal? Are we getting proposed?
ずっとそばで守っていきたいと思ってる。
Oh my god, toast! Toast!
一人の男として。
We're getting proposed! Hey yo, pop the champagne, pop the confetti, where the wedding bells at? Dante.
お前のことが好きなんだ。
Oh my god! Finally! A confession! These 5-6 streams of pure torture. Finally, we're here, Toast! We're here! Dante, I think I finally understand something. Do you still wonder why I was avoiding you back then?
おう、教えてくれ。
It was because I was attracted to you. I thought you were only being kind to me because of your mission. Thinking about it brought me pain, so I couldn't help but act so strangely then. I looked straight into Dante's widened eyes and confessed my true feelings. I love you too, Dante. Dante embraced me. He turned his head toward my face and mumbled softly.
好きだ。
好きだ！私も好きだ！だって！私も！We share the same feelings! Dante's eyes slowly closed, and I closed mine as well! Finally! Oh my god! Finally! Our lips touch, okay? Finally! getting fed today, okay? We start with a shower scene. We're ending with a kiss scene. I have no complaints, okay? I got no complaints. Our lips touched. I could feel his love. My heart surged with a warmth that I never felt before. Maybe, perhaps we would lose everything. But his warmth soothed the pain of my soul and made me forget my fear of the future. I love you, Dante! Yo, this is the best way to end today's stream, man. Toast, I am on the clouds. My feelings were more apparent than ever. His soft and gentle lips and waves of... Okay, no, wait. I am actually gonna save it here, so next time when we start, we're gonna be able to start at the kiss. I'm sure we can do something. I don't want to give up. I want to protect my dearest Dante. Our hearts bonded tonight. Oh my god, I'm crying. Others?
なぜ電話に出ない？定期的な連絡も契約に含んでいるはずだが。口の減らない男め。まあいい。わかった。なあ、二言はない。だが、くれぐれも。そうだ。わかっているならそれでいい。次は必ずそちらから報告をあげろ。
Our hearts bonded tonight, and with it my wish for a better future, a future where nothing would be lost. Alright, Toast, we're gonna end it here for today. I am very excited for next week because we'll be starting on the kiss scene, so we know we're gonna have a good start of stream next week. But or else, thanks for being here, guys, and have a great evening or rest of day. I will see you guys next week. Take cares. Bye-bye. Anyone else that the word splatters? I do. Are you imagining something, Toast, from those white splatters? But yeah. Have a great day, Toast. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.